Angela, and I'm just going to be doing blood transfusion and a chest tube dressing today. So first I'm going to start with my blood. So I got my bag right here. So first I'm going to be doing my blood label to my tag. So I'm just going to do my check right now. I would do hand hygiene before entering. So this is for Atrik Jerry. He is AB positive. This is AB positive. It is 358 mLs in total. This is red blood cells right here. And then the donation number is right here. I've checked that. Good. And then I'm going to check my component number as well. It expires today, and it is positive right here. And expires today. Good. So I've checked all that. So now I can check my, and then I would also get a second nurse to independently check this, and they've done that. So now I'm going to check my record of transfusion against my bag, against my label. I can just use the tag now. So I'm going to check this, and I have a second nurse here to check with me, so that's good. So I'm going to start. So Atrik Jerry, ATRIQUEJERRY.
Yeah.
Yes. He is AB positive. Yes. FIN number right there, MB261824-375. Yes. Donation number C051008900445. Yes. Component number E6050V00. Yes. He is AB positive. AB positive. Cross match expires 3 days from the specimen. Good, and this is AB positive, and this is red blood cells. So I've checked that, and I got my second nurse to independently check with me, or to check with me. So I've done that. So now I'm just going to look through my documentation and check that. So this is for Atrik Jerry. I'm going to put this down here. This is my type-in screen, so I'm going to check that it's for Atrik Jerry. Yes, he is AB positive, good. And this is also AB positive to be given for him. MB is positive, good. And this is his admission note, so I'm just going to check his name. Atrik Jerry, good. His FIN number is the same, and his date of birth, good. So now I'm going to check that my physician order is for Atrik Jerry, good. He does have an order by the physician for 1 unit over 2 to 3 hours of red blood cells. And then this is his consent has been given here, and that is good. So now I'm just gonna enter my patient's room, do some hand hygiene. I'll do a general safety check. My patient's not in distress. The bed rails would be up at this point, but for the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna leave them down. So I would, and my bag is hung in prime, so I'm just gonna quickly check his ID band. Hello, my name's Angela, I'm a student nurse. I'm just gonna be giving you blood today. Atrik Jerry, 261. 824-357, good. And now I would get my nurse, which is, and my bag is already hung in prime, I would get my nurse to stand by the tag and check with me, do another check with me. So, Atrik Jerry, ATRIQUEJERRY, FIN is good, yes. 261-824-375, yes. And his birthday is January 8th, 1964. Good. So I've done that check. And I can check. I'm just going to take a quick look now. There. Good. So now I'm just going to input my blood into my pump. So I've already done some calculations. So I'm just gonna go now to primary.
Proper prep makes you feel more prepared, and like that's more important than doing 2 again, right?
I don't know, yeah. I'm such a slowpoke.
So I'm at primary right now. I'm gonna go change mode, label line, select, and I'm just gonna go to red blood cells. So I'm gonna click select, and my volume is 358, which also shows up here. And my rate for the first 15 minutes is going to be 50 mLs per hour. And now that I've done that, I'm just gonna 50 mils, good for the first 15 minutes. And now I am just going to put on some gloves. Just because I'm going to be handling the blood, and get a couple of alcohol swabs and prep it for the patient. So I'm going to be putting it near in his CVAD. So I'm going to take the brown lumen. I'm going to alcohol swab that good for 30 seconds and let it dry for 15. Oop, I accidentally touched that, so I'm going to just do another one. There we go. 30 seconds, let it dry for 15. Take my flush, get the air bubbles out, and attach. Push 1 ml, it's dry for blood. I see that. I'm going to do a push pause method. And then I can take this out and then take the tubing, making sure not to touch it and break sterile technique. I'm just gonna attach that. So now it's attached. And once again, I'm gonna ask for some consent. So, Mr. Ashrik, you're gonna be receiving a unit of red blood cells for the blood loss you've done. Do you still consent to this? Okay, great. So, some side effects that you may feel that you should report to us, or if you feel any itchiness or a rash, nausea, vomiting, any chest pain. So be sure to let us know. And so before I would even start, I would do vital signs 15 minutes before. And now I'll make sure all my clamps are open. And I would click confirm primary. And I would click, so I clicked confirm and I would click start. And now it's infusing. And so I would stay with the patient for the first 15 minutes and do vitals 15 minutes after. And for the first, and I would observe them, I would stay with him for the first 15 minutes and observe for any reactions. And I would do vitals every 15 minutes for the first hour, for 4. And then I would do every half hour for 1 hour, and then every hour after that. And I would make sure to get my nurse to double check this rate as well with the 50, and then when I change it again in 15 minutes to 173 mils per hour. So she would also double check that and co-sign with me.
And if I check my
Alright, so I'm done my blood. So now I'm just gonna
against my drug monitor,
switch my focus.
I have the right blood.
So I also have an order to do his chest dressing. So again, I'm going to do some hand hygiene, and I'm going to be doing a general safety check. Again, I've already confirmed that this is my patient, and I have an order to do his chest dressing. So again, bed rails would be up, but I'm going to leave them down for this purpose. And I would do my safety checks right now. So I'm going to go first to this, the suction canister. And I would make sure, I can't see, yeah, it's in the on position right there, the white port. These are all closed and connected, and this is in the low position. There we go. So we want it in the green, the low position, and it is now on. Good. So I'm gonna just follow this around, make sure it is not kinked, and go around to my patient's other side. And I'm just gonna follow it all the way down. And I'm going to make sure that the drainage system is below the chest tube insertion site, just to help with drainage. I'm just going to take a quick check right here. So there should be an extra syringe with this fluid just in case I need to fill it. So that's good that it's there. And then I'm going to check right here for the dry suction control. So it is at the prescribed level, which is 20. So that's good. And the orange ball is in sight. So then I'm going to take a look at my air leak chamber. So there's gentle champagne bubbling is okay, but this has turbulent bubbling. So that means that's indicative of an air leak. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to get my patient to raise their arm and pull this back. Now I'll be wearing gloves as well at this point. I need to. And I would check for air leaks by using these forceps. So I would start by clamping closest to the chest tube, and then I would take a quick look down And normally it would, yeah, now it stopped, so that means it's indicative that the air leak is above. So I would first check to see if the dressing is occlusive or if there's a leak there somewhere. And if there is, then I could change that, and if not, then I would call the patient, the doctor, if that doesn't stop the air leak. So just to continue on down here, I would also take a look at the water leak, the water seal. So there should be gentle tidling with inhalation, exhalation. And I would also check here for the drainage. So I would check the previous night's drainage content and the amount. And at the start of my shift, I would also mark it with, I would date mark it and initial it. And then I would see at the end of my shift how much drainage collected and the characteristics of it. Then I would just follow it up and make sure it's not pink, there's no tubes. And this is the dressing. And I'm also going to check here for if there's any leaks or if there's subcutaneous emphysema. So I did all that. Now I'm just going to...
So this is my 5 mLs, which is half of my dose that I've been asked to prepare. Now I'm going to draw back to the pen.
So I've got my supplies here.
Still the air.
I'm just going to put on a set of gloves.
And get my other 5 mLs.
So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my sterile field. There we go. I can also actually just raise the head of the bed just because it's a bit low. There we go. So I've got all this. I'm gonna raise the head of the bed. So I'm just gonna
And I'm going to show this
open
this
this.
is 10 mLs of fluid,
Don't need this. I'm just gonna put it on the bed.
which is exactly what I need according to my ppm. This equals 500 mics of fentanyl. And I'm going to be instilling it into this mini bag, which I've already withdrawn the 10 mLs of
Not
saline out.
to break.
So before I do that, I would get, I'll do my second check, and then I would also get a
I
second.
don't need
double check
this.
that for
I'm
me.
just gonna place it.
So I'm going to
there.
just check again.
I'm gonna
So
place
my
this on the
patient
edge
is
right
word.
there.
Tyson
So,
Martin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
I'm also
5.
gonna prep my field at this
Fentanyl,
point.
Concentration 10 micrograms per mil. The route is IV and the time is now. And then we got a second nurse to do that as well. So I'm gonna swab
push
my mini bag.
to the edge. There we
30
go.
seconds and let it dry for 15. And
Just gonna push that to the edge. Then I will drop in my needed supplies. So I might need some cotton-tip applicators just in case.
inject my fentanyl in there. Recap that, describe this in sharps, and then I'll just prepare my label.
Pushing it to the edge. This I don't need anymore.
So the patient
Then I
is
also need my Jello net.
Tyson Ward, directing fentanyl. The dose is 10 micrograms.
Drop that in there.
Volume is 10 ml. The diluent volume is 40 ml.
And I also need my IV drain sponges.
And the concentration per ml is
Sure,
10
opening it
micrograms
away from my sterile field.
per ml.
There we go.
So the physician
And now I'm just gonna pour some normal
bolus to me
saline.
every 5 minutes for Tyson, and my buddy nurse would have to program the PCA to provide
There we go.
1 ml
Taking
per
care not
bolus,
to
which would be
splash.
1 ml per bolus.
So
would be
now I'm just gonna take off my dressing.
10 micrograms, and I would make sure that she got correct, which would be specifically PCA tubing with no ports on it.
Go.
Okay, now I'm going to do my chest tube stressing.
Port. The tubing, although normally in real life this would be
Okay, so I'm entering the
Go.
patient's room now for the first time. I'll do hand hygiene and just walk into the room and take a look at my patient and assess them for any signs of visible
Take this out. I would just assess it. There's no clear signs of infection, no subcutaneous, some septicemia that I can see. So good. So now I would take my blue forceps
not on here, but I
and I would
double
just
check his
pull off
verify his fin.
the Jello net, and I would trash that
So
as well
I'm gonna raise
as my blue forceps. I don't need those anymore. And I would take off my old gloves
happening here.
and put on new ones. Okay, so now I would take my forceps and I would make a rosette.
Raise Tyson's head because
Dip that
he should be at 30 to 45 degree angles to sort of take drainage under to my chest.
one circle.
So some other safety concerns when I walk in is just to make sure that all of these suction
Another
valves are
rosette.
on. So I've got this canister is on, and then the wall vacuum is on as well.
And then
For
do
my chest tube, it should be
a
on continuous
wider
flow
circle.
suction, so I've got it here.
And one more as well.
Just continuous flow. So that's good. It's somewhere in the green. I'll leave it there at 50. I'm gonna follow this tubing all the way, checking for any kinks or clamps.
And I can also just clean.
21 minutes left in case you want to do a repeat.
So I'm following it all the way to the floor back.
And then I would
And then I'm
just
gonna follow this all the way, making
do-
sure it's no kinks or clamps. Following it all the way to Tyson's chest.
So I've cleaned that. Now I'm just gonna take time to dry.
Make sure there's no subcutaneous emphysema. This is all occlusive, dry and intact. And then I'll just double check a couple things on my back. So I want to make sure that this is set to dry suction controls at 20. I can visualize this orange ball, let me know it's working. I can take a look at the graduate for what kind of drainage has come out, and I would
Another
mark this
rosette.
tape at the beginning of my shift so that we could tally it up at the end to track that drainage. This is my
And then I'm just gonna
letting me
dry
know that there's
the
an air leak. So I would expect
tubing
to
as
see
well.
paddling on here with my patient's inspirations and expirations, unless they're long head reextend.
So I've cleaned and dried it, and now I need to put on my Jello net.
I know that
So I'm gonna take my forceps.
they're not a closed system, but I'll show you what I would do as a real person. So part of the safety check is making sure that I have certain supplies. I've got sterile fluid at the bedside in case I needed to submerge the tube while we fix the system. And then I also have these forceps with rubber tips on them to check for an air
So
leak.
I would just take this,
I would just trace down from the site of the insertion
this. I'll just
an amount
wrap it.
like that to check if
All
the
the
air
way
leak was between here and here, and if the bubbles are still
around.
going, then I know that it's not. So then you kind of work
Clean
your way
this
down
all so
with
it's okay.
checking again
Touch it.
to see now I've got
go.
these two, so I would see if
I've
it's
wrapped
between
that
here
all
and
around.
here. Let's say it is. I would just seal that.
Now I
with
would take
tape. And I would also let the physician
my
know,
gauze
and I would
sponge.
document that as well.
I would just place that down. Now take a second one
My safety checks. I will.
and place that in a different order, like this.
Oh, I need.
And then I would just take a gauze sponge and place that over it. So I'm done with that part. Now I just need to put on my fix. So I just
Music lock.
break that up.
Okay, so
And then I would just
is it
put
okay
that
if I
right
change this
here,
now? Yes? Okay, great. Can you lift your head, your
making
arm up
sure
above your head?
that it
Thank you.
is
I'll just put
fully-
the pad here in case there's any drainage coming off of the bandage.
And I just need one more, and this one I would date, time, and initial it so that the people after me can know when it was last.
Hand hygiene, it's over there.
And then with this last piece, I'm going to take care to pent it around the edge there. All right, and I'm all done that. So I would just see how my patient tolerated the procedure, and then I would go document all of that.